Right, so I'm gonna talk about my first roleplay experiences. One's the example of what you should do, and one's the example of what not to do when somebody starts roleplaying for the first time. Because I had no idea when I first started, because I had no idea what it was at first. So, hope this is informative and helps somebody out there. So, I started roleplaying when I was in grade 6, so I was about 11 years old. And I started roleplaying on Roblox. I would join the groups on there and just roleplay and stuff. The first one I joined was a Warrior Cat roleplay group. And I had no idea what Warrior Cats was, and that was kind of my fault. I can't really blame the people in the group for that, but I didn't know it was a book series, and I never read the books. I didn't know they existed until then. So I joined this group, and I had no idea what was going on. I just tried to involve myself, and nobody would explain to me. No one stopped to try to help me. They just kept going and telling me, oh, you can't do that, you can't do that, you can't do that. And I had no idea what I could do, or what I was supposed to do. I was like asking questions, and I'm like, no, you gotta start here, you gotta do this, you blah blah blah. I had no idea. And the people in this group were kind of jerks, and they were gatekeeping. And the best way I can describe it was gatekeeping. They just didn't want me there, and they ignored me a lot when I tried to get involved with whatever they were doing. They just kind of ignored me. So I had my character just go off on their own and end up role playing with this one person who I later realized was a predator. So my first friend from role playing was a predator. So that's fun. So yeah, that was a mess, and it was hurtful, really, the people in that group, because they were just ignoring me, just a kid who had no idea what they were doing, and they just ignored me and they were mean. And the leader of the group, the person who had made it, wasn't active, so somebody else was in charge, and the leader was just gone, and so I couldn't do anything, and I was just stuck. Eventually I left the group because I didn't want to bother with it anymore. And I joined other Warrior Cat roleplay groups, and I eventually did read the books and knew what I was doing and understood everything. But yeah, that's an example of just what shouldn't happen when somebody first joins a roleplay, because it's kind of, I guess, jerky. Shouldn't ignore someone. If they're new and they're clearly new, it's best to try to help them out and try to have some patience and just teach them. It works out better like that. The second example I have was a wolf roleplay. So I would join this group for wolves, and we would roleplay as wolves, and it was actually really fun, and one of the best memories I have on Roblox was this group. These people were the exact opposite of the Warrior Cat group. Like, actually, they actually gave a crap about me, and they tried everything to help me. They explained what had just happened, so I knew what was going on. They helped me get involved and include me, and became some of my best friends at that time, and they were just a really good, welcoming group of people, and we all just liked each other and chilled, roleplayed wolves. Eventually the roleplay died, like all good roleplays do, and I haven't really spoken to them since then, and that makes me sad, but that's life. That's what happens when you roleplay. And I feel like this is a good example of what should happen when somebody new to roleplay joins and they have no idea what they're doing. Kind of just should help them and teach them, and show them what they should do and what they shouldn't do, how to roleplay, and all some basic rules and stuff. So I really don't have a whole lot to say. Really, just if I sound nervous, it's because I am. I don't really record myself all that much, so hopefully this isn't too bad. And hopefully I'll just get better over time if I keep doing this. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this, and please recommend other topics you want me to talk about, because I have a lot of stories I could share. Alright, bye.